Hi, Monty.
Monty?
And they're gone. What's the big idea?
We're gonna make a little carve, a little 5x5 inch carve for our dog.
For Monty.
Yeah, for Monty.
So let's go in the garage and we'll find ourselves a little chunk of wood that we can use.
It's already kind of smooth.
It's pretty smooth.
It's about 5 1/4.
So that's enough. Yeah. And then
And
plenty long.
11 1/2.
We poked around the garage for a little bit. Lots of really nice pieces that fit the X and fit the Y needs, but nothing quite thick enough.
If we think about it.
For 1 1/2?
Yeah, we could just do it a little thinner.
We didn't want to settle with that, so we look around a little more, and there's certainly lots of options. Lots of maple, lots of yellow birch. I have some willow, I have a little bit of ash.
So
It'll do it. Now we'd have a little bit of live edge up here.
that's about 5 1/2.
Yeah.
5 1/2.
That'd be an eighth. How thick is it?
One of the things I like to do is find pieces of wood that would otherwise just end up in the wood stove and try to make use of them. And for small projects like this, that's often where these random chunks of wood are pretty useful. Sebastian found this really interesting piece of maple, which could work.
Could do some live edge because this is.
That'd be quite extreme live edge, and this got all that knotty stuff in it. So I don't think that's gonna. That one's not gonna work. We could pick live edge if we wanted on this one, but also not do it if we wanted. We got options
Maybe
on this
live
one.
edge on the top.
You could do live edge on top. That's an interesting idea.
So like that. So and
Yeah, I get you. And how thick is this one?
it's just about 1.
1 inch. By the time we flatten it, it'll be closer to 1 inch.
Yeah.
So no real advantage with this one, I wouldn't say, compared to the other ones.
So we go right
It's definitely got plenty
there and
width.
then
It's got plenty width, plenty length, right? So we're good there.
boom.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, but no real thickness advantage. So let's see if we can find a thicker one. We want like a maple or a birch, right?
Is this one?
That's it's a hardish wood. That's like a willow.
Thinking about cutting it to smaller pieces.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Leaving a lot and then getting it.
That's what you do. Yeah, typically you have a
Is
piece
this
that's
hard?
bigger.
Is this nice enough?
That would probably be fine. I would probably take it over this one because it's not as wide.
I tend towards rock maple. I find it to be super beautiful. It's easy enough to work with, and the grain is nice and solid and tight. I use yellow birch quite a bit as well. It's a lighter wood, a very clean wood. Now Sebastian has his eye on something else, and no, it's not this nice piece of ash.
That's a nice chunk. That's a nice chunk.
Willow.
Yeah.
What's willow?
This is another type of tree. It's hardwood technically, but it's a softer hardwood.
Okay. Right there, basically.
Yeah. And then check this piece out here.
Ooh. Baby cut like there.
Yeah, you could make it probably out of this section here, right?
Or down here.
Or down there. Yeah, you could probably get 2 pieces of similar size down there. This is a nice maple.
Can you put those 2 back?
I'm camera working
Your camera.
for now. Wood everywhere, isn't it?
Yes.
Crazy pants.
A lot of scrap wood.
And I got a garbage bag I gotta bring out.
Eventually, because of your advanced carving skills, they will turn into beautiful pieces of. They will turn into cutting boards.
Yeah, many things. Some cutting boards, some little trinkets.
Some like song lyrics
Yes.
that people like.
100%. Yeah.
Where did this go?
That's all the way over on the other side. Heavy, isn't it?
No.
No? Okay.
It's just because it's big, I can't get a good grip
Right.
on it.
Yeah, I can just go right in there. Right in that hole. Good enough for rock and roll. I have plenty of cleaning up I gotta do. Gotta come with a better lumber storage plan. Yeah, so let's get rid of the willow.
Is willow rare?
I don't know if it's rare. It's not a super sought after tree for projects like this. We definitely have lots of willow around here. I would say they don't get cut down that often. They probably fall down in storms. So we've selected.
Now that I've convinced them that rock maple is the way to go, I just need to rough out the overall dimensions on this beautiful piece.
Right. What'd you say?
Yeah, either right here or right here.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go with this side. It's got a bit more room. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, we don't want any of this end here because it's got some cracks and stuff in it. Maybe include some of this live edge at the top.
I like live edge.
You like a little bit of live edge?
Yes.
It always makes it a little more challenging to include live edge, but it can be fun. So I'm just gonna start by just drawing where our square is, okay? Certainly could work. You just want me to try it and see how it goes? I can try. I can try. It's just gonna be tricky.
Live edge is nice.
Live edge is nice. 5 inches, right?
Yeah.
So let's go 5 inches right there. Okay. And then 5 inches right there. All right, let me make that line. This is all fairly approximate. Okay. And then 5 inch, that's gonna be a perfect little square we're thinking. 5 inches right up to here. All right.
Yeah.
So that includes a little bit of live edge along the top. All right, hopefully Mom's okay with that.
That's how small it's gonna be?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang. It's tiny.
But what we're also going to do is we're going to leave a little bit of extra just for hold down stuff. So I'm going to hold down. Just going to make this square here. This is where our extra material is going to be. Screw holes in there to hold that down.
Yep.
And then some extra material on this end.
Yeah.
You need a place to screw stuff in. At least that's the way I like to do it. I can put like a hole here and a hole there. Now I am gonna just run this through the bandsaw just to get a straight-ish line along here. Okay? Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Yep.
Are we rolling?
Yep.
100%?
Yep.
Okay. Let's turn on the dust collector and I'm gonna do a rough cut on the bandsaw. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I got a big slab I gotta take a small chunk of wood out of, so let's see what we can do. Here we go. Boom. Watch out, that blade's still running there. This is our rough stock. See it?
Yep. Good job.
Thank you. I think that'll work.
For an iPhone 10, this is decent quality.
But look at this. So, on average, if I bump this up against my fence, look how square that is. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty square, right?
Yes.
It has some waves to it, but on average, it's square. Let's flatten this thing a little bit in the planer. We will have a bit of snipe, unfortunately. I don't think I left quite enough length to it. It's probably fine still. I'll try it on the back side first. And yeah. All right.
This is the what?
This is the thickness planer.
Oh, I thought this was kind of like a sander.
It's sort of a little bit like sanding.
Ooh, these are nice. Which ones are, when did you make these?
Alright, come here, Boyaki. I'm just going to send this through the planer a few times. Alright?
Yep.
And what you can do is you can just grab it on that side and hand it to me, okay?
Yep.
Ready? Do not reach under there. Reach here. Fire up the drill press here, and I'm just gonna drill some of the rough holes. All right, see, I just kind of mark roughly where our holes are gonna be. Good? I got it up against my fence, which keeps us fairly square. Nothing fancy going on here.
Why are screwdrivers so loud?
Yeah, this driver's pretty loud. It's an impact driver, so it goes bang, 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 bang. Just putting stuff in. All right, it's all fastened down. I can just draw a line directly across the entire thing. It's at 18 there. What's half of 18, Sebastian?
9.
9, right? Basically, that's my center point right there. So we have our piece of wood selected.
Yes.
We have it fairly flat, right, on the planer.
Yes.
We drilled some holes in it
To secure it in the
to secure it on the CNC table.
CNC table.
All right, so let's head inside. Let's whip up a design on Carbide, create, and we'll actually make the thing we're making, and then we can come back in here.
Or
What?
for Monty.
Well, it's for Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Monty. It's 100% for Monty. So we head inside, make the thing for Monty, draw it up. We'll export our tool paths, and then we'll come back out here, load them onto the computer, and should be good to go.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah!
All right, Sebastian, we're in Carbide Create Pro. So the first thing we want to do is we want to define the overall size. Our wide is our X, and our height is our Y.
Yep. The carve is going to be 5 by 5, 5 inches tall, 5 inches wide. That's decent size.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add an inch above and an inch below. Now we go 5, 6, 7 by 7.
Do you mean? But that's 2 inches because no. But look, the height that's plus 2 inches.
So it'll be an inch above and an inch below. Right?
I want it to be at least 2.
You want a 2-inch stick?
Yeah, I want it to
Okay.
be pretty solid.
All right, you want solid. 5 inches by 5 inches. Okay, then I'm gonna take this guy here. I'm gonna make an offset vector, 0.25 on the inside of this one. Boom, done. Work for you?
Yep.
This pocket toolpath is what I call a rough toolpath. It's going to rough out the material. Right, it's not
Yes.
gonna do a very clean job, it's just gonna get it done. Then I duplicate this one. I'm gonna call it fine. And now this same toolpath, I want to start at 0.23 because it's gonna start where the other one left off. It's gonna go all the way down to 0.25. It's gonna use the same tool, 1/4 inch. This time our step over is gonna be a lot smaller.
Is that better?
It's smoother. Yep,
Does it take longer?
it does take longer.
How much longer?
Probably about twice as long, but we'll see when the tool path is calculated.
You're always sacrificing time for quality. So instead of 0.15 versus 0.12, we're gonna go 0.05. 6 minutes. So now look how fine that is. And you know what? Because it's only 6 minutes, let's go a little better with it. Step over 0.3. And that'll make it really smooth. 10 minutes. Okay, so let's show the simulation. That's cute, right?
That's how tiny it is.
That's how tiny it is. So it roughs it out. And then it does a fine pass. What do
How
you think?
much is that sped up? Like
A lot.
100 times?
You know what? I don't even know. So back into design. So now we want to put our words in there.
So at the top it says Monty.
Yep.
Then slightly under that it says a little bit stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly under that, like maybe like a centimeter under that. A centimeter under a little bit stinky is probably like a little bit lazy, and then another centimeter probably about, and then the whole lot of right there would be like, and then 2 centimeters down would be in big letters cute
Okay.
at the bottom. Maybe we could do,
Candy beans.
no, I don't like that. No, here. Hold on, let me, what's that?
This one?
No,
That's just gibberish.
we could do that.
Mom won't like that.
Basic cartoon.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. On like right here is like a heart.
A heart? You want a heart on either side?
Like-
or just one heart? I think you need it on both sides,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with.
What about some dog bones
Dog bones.
Okay.
or paw prints?
Paw prints and of,
I can do a little dog bone and a paw print.
yeah.
Let's see if that's in the library. And it's not in the library.
Co-pilot.
It's pretty simple.
More cartoony.
Try again. Try again. Let's try again. Oh my god. You suck.
Go up. Down a little bit more. Down a little. That.
This one.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
And then we need to paw
Dog.
prints. It's not super detailed, but at the same time, it's pretty realistic.
Import and trace those images. Okay, so there's a little paw. 100% we can tilt it.
That way.
That way, okay. Now our paw print. Trace that. Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Aren't they massive? And you want this tilted too?
Just a little.
Just a
Maybe
little.
like that way. Yeah, like that.
Like that?
So just keep it centered left, right?
Yeah, sometimes things being perfectly symmetrical aren't always the most desirable. We're gonna group all these together, I think. We're gonna do an advanced V carve. Okay, we're gonna use the current selection, which is all our letters. Our starting depth is actually at 0.25. We want it to be a max depth, probably 1.15 in, 0.35 inches.
That's 30. Oh, no, that's 0.35 inches.
0.35.
So is that closer to centimeters or millimeters?
You can convert it to millimeters and centimeters. Pocket area tool. Select our tool. I'm gonna use my new V.
Is a V good?
I love it. It's so awesome.
So is it shaped like a V?
It is. Not cut box first. And then I'm going to make this one the pocket tool. I'm going to make it the same. It kind of barks at you. It's like, yeah, it's going to take too long if you use the same thing. But I also find it just does a really good job. But I want the step over, probably 0.4. 2 tool paths. It's calculating it now. 25 minutes. And the pocket is basically empty.
Do we want to make those deeper?
I don't know if they'll go much deeper with such small letters. We'll use really white wood and then we'll stain it and then cut this out so that your letters become white-ish. All right?
Oh.
Sound good?
Yeah. You could make it taller instead of like wider.
So wider, a little wider, but I agree, I can make it a little taller.
Can we show Mommy?
By me.
Very cute.
Very cute.
So is that what we're agreeing to?
Monty.
A little bit of stinky,
A little bit of lazy.
a whole lot of
Cute.
the reason why I'm in shorts and soccer socks and gym bags is because we're about to go to a soccer game.
One rapid right now, which is always a little terrifying.
Oh, you use
very
arrows to...
I do. I use arrows to move around. So I'm gonna do my Z first.
That's good instead of using... It's good that you use the keypad instead
Of clicking. Yeah. All right, so let's probe. Get my Z. Then once I have my Z,
What is that?
this thing,
Metal thing.
it's a touch plate. So that this thing, the computer can go down, sense where the surface of the wood is. And then it calculates, based on the thickness of this metal, how much it needs to compensate for to know where the top surface of the wood is. Does make sense, doesn't it? I want to get right over that line we made. I need to 0 my X, correct? 0 my Y, correct? Z's already at 0, so now this is going to carve in
So that's how big it's
pocket.
gonna be?
That's how big it's gonna be.
That's small.
It's tiny, but Monty, that's good for Monty because he's little, right?
I
Okay.
mean, he's like a medium.
He's medium. He's a medium-sized
He's
dog.
a smaller medium.
You may want a pair of ears on. Want to grab a pair of ears?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready to go?
Yep. On.
Good?
Yep. Now.
Start the job. How you feeling so far?
Good. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Was it a good idea?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I came up with it.
You did. Any complaints so far?
Take away that complaint because I thought it was going to be yellow, but she told me it was going to be yellow.
I know, but it's fine. It's a nice
I know, I
light wood.
like that staple now because
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be yellow.
Okay. But what's your one complaint?
I was talking.
It's a little small. But you're not. It's not really a complaint.
It's a little small.
But it's fine also, right? Monty will like it.
Yes, he'll love it.
Is that smooth?
Well,
No, I mean this surface here. Right, that's nice and smooth, right? Isn't that amazing? I do think that the live edge was, it was a risk. We took it. Probably should have moved this down a little more, you know, in reality, right? Because it's kind of a flimsy edge. But we'll have to sand it. We'll just have to live with it. I think it'll be what it'll be. So now we're going to do our letters, okay? That doesn't take a lot of material away, so I don't really need the dust collection for this one.
what is that little thing? This thing.
It's Newfoundland. Newfoundland! And it holds spoons at one point, because for some reason people like to collect spoons. Now it is a little screwdriver holder, my little mini screwdrivers. And then I start the probe. It goes down, it touches. It's like, okay, cool. Now I know where the surface of the wood is.
So, as you can see, I'm making a huge mistake here. I was supposed to stain this before I started to cut out the text.
You know something? We got a little paw print. Aw. Oh, shoot. We want to stain this first. Remember?
Right.
What's the purpose of the stain, you know?
To make the writing, like the text, to look like pop.
Yeah, make the text pop. That's right. That's a good way to put it. So now that
the paint's on there, the stain, you can kind of see that there's a bit of an X in it, right? What do you think?
When is it gonna do the cute?
Cute? You know, I actually don't know how it decides what it's going to do when. So I really can't tell you. It'll be rustic, it'll be perfect. But Monty's not perfect, is he? Okay, he's perfect. So what's the situation?
I don't know what happened, but like with the at the bottom the word cute just was what didn't turn into the bubble gum. It was thinner.
So we're gonna try again.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit.
No live edge and make sure that it's bubble gum.
I'm gonna try to make it work with the same piece of wood by starting over. So I got a flatten tool path. That's just going to take the wood down to a new flat surface. And then I'm going to repocket with a rough, repocket with a fine, and then do the carve again with the proper cute in there instead of the weird thin cute from before. And the contour tool path as per usual. Show the simulation. You'll see that's pocketing out the perimeter. And that's just to go down to the level where the current pocket is. And then I'll start fresh with a new pocket. It takes down another 1/4 of an inch. And then that will of course carve the old letters away, letting me carve new words into that new clean flattened pocket. And then the contour, no different than before. So now our cute looks right. The paw and the bone are the same. I did change the Monty a little bit just to make the letters a little more readable, but a little bit of stinky, a little bit of lazy, a whole lot of is the same. So as long as I remember to stain the pocket before I make the text, it should work this time. Beautiful snowy day. Not a lot of snow, but got a little bit. Gonna finish Monty's little chummy. This is the flattening pass, all done. So really, all it did was take the outer edges down to where the original pocket was, the bottom of the original pocket. And now all that black stain and all those letters are gonna get pocketed out, just like we did the first time. What are you working on, bud? And what are you trying to do exactly?
Get it prepared for the
Stain.
the stain.
That's right. And it's pretty smooth, but what do we see on it?
Those lines.
Yeah, those are tool marks.
You don't want those. Those look ugly.
They look ugly.
They show bad quality.
That's true.
Now, what's this stain that you're using? Salmon?
Salmon.
Seaman?
Black Noir.
Black
108.
Noir 108.
Hard to not get it a little on the top.
That's true. It's almost impossible. That's another advantage with sanding. Makes it smoother, for sure. But you know the other thing sanding does?
What?
Is it opens up the pores of the wood and allows what?
Oil stain to get in.
The stain to get in, that's right.
And the oil.
And the oil when it comes time. We're actually using a rag instead of a pair of boxers.
Oh, yeah.
Works for me. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks good to me. Nice profile. These letters actually look really nice. Not sure what happened here.
Oh, I think that's what happened.
Let's go check my file and see, like, okay, did I just randomly, like, leave a little circle in there? I have no clue. That's a weird one. So I'll cut it out on the bandsaw and get my son to oil it. I will, of course, sand it first. But all in all, it's certainly better than the first go. Yeah, let me just get this last.
Oh, what the?
I know. I have no idea. Is it okay?
Can I quickly bring it in to show Mommy?
We're going to be going in about 2 seconds. There's something I'm thinking. You want us to just sand around there? Make sure you don't hit the black, okay? Right on the edge here. Not too hard. Just what I do is just go like this. Just a whoop.
Okay.
And then around the edge.
Okay. So.
Whoop.
Yep. Yeah, it really just needs the one pass because it's not very sharp. You're going to do it to the back side. That works.
That side should be good. Also, the oil will make it feel a bit smoother.
It will. That oil sort of gives it almost like a
Because it fills in the
like
little
a velvety
cracks
sort
on
of.
it.
How do you describe it? Soft. It's a soft feeling. That looks great, buddy. What's that stuff that you're putting on it?
Oil.
What kind of oil?
Raw linseed oil.
Nice. Nice. Gotta get it everywhere, okay?
Yep.
Woo, shit. Yeah, you can put some of that along the sides too, bud. You can wipe it off the table too, no worries. Oil is, one of the great things about it is you can be a little messy with it. Monty. All right, what'd you think? Was that a fun project?
Yeah, I loved it. Monty, did you like it? Did you like it? Well, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless you.